Gold, gold, gold. Just sometimes it is about the gold and not the glory. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the absolute best voyages you can do to grind gold and get millions upon millions of coin in the shortest time possible. On top of that, I'm going to split this video into 3 different voyages that do give you around the same gold per hour, but do vary greatly in difficulty level. Now, on top of that, I'm giving away a plunder pass to one lucky viewer, so all you need to do is comment down below what your favorite voyage is and attach your gamer tag at the bottom of that comment, and maybe you might find a plunder pass has been put into your account. If you do win the plunder pass giveaway, let me know on Twitch or on the Discord, because I'd love to hear from you. Let's get into it. So the first voyage in today's video is cargo runs. Specifically, captaincy cargo runs. The reason this is the 3rd best voyage is because after getting 3 full completions of a cargo run voyage, which you can get at the same outpost you spawn on using a captaincy method, it will yield you level 5 merchant. So the method to this is real simple. You want to head to the captaincy table and get yourself a bundle of 5 cargo delivery missions, and they will cost 4,000 gold each. To really maximize this, I get 3 lots of them, leading to a total of 12k gold spent. Then you're going to refresh the mission until you find a cargo collection from the outpost or island that you are currently on. After doing that, you'll have 3 lots of loot, which will most likely take you to different islands all scattered around each other. Completing that will give you merchant level 5. If it doesn't, you'll need to get yourself a cannibal crate or something or other from the island, or maybe something you find randomly in the water. And then, of course, you'll get the merchant emissary quest, complete the cargo run mission there, then reset this method altogether. Now, these voyages on average will take around 10 minutes to complete. You will yield 33,000 gold per set of 3 completion, leading to a total of 198,000 gold per hour. Now, this is assuming they are in perfect condition, which is not hard to do. I'm sure every Sea of Thieves player knows how to keep each cargo in its best condition. If you don't though, just briefly, you need to keep plants in water, cloth out of water, and make sure there's no damage done to bottles. Now, of course, it's not going to be the most efficient money-wise, but it is the easiest. That's why it's on the list. Moving on to the second method. Now, this voyage yet again involves our good friends, the merchant, but instead you'll be doing shipment voyages. Now, these shipwreck voyages are really simple, and there's a little method you can do to really maximize your profit. So this can be done with captaincy or without captaincy. It doesn't really matter. The method is indeed within the way you complete these voyages. So the method for this is you'll be hunting for the key to get to the final ship. And then, of course, once you've done that, you're going to want to collect all of the loot and the manifest there. Without the key and without the manifest, this method is pointless. The other positive to this voyage too is you will find that the first and last spawn point of the shipwrecks will always be in the same general area. You'll find this pretty quickly while doing this method. Another positive to this voyage is you will 100% obtain level 5 merchant by completing a shipwreck voyage. If by the rare chance you don't, which I haven't seen it happen, but I've heard it has, get yourself a cannibal crate or a storage crate from an outpost, and then boom, there's your level 5. Now, you don't have to collect all of the merchant items on this voyage, but if you do, you'll find it's going to give you an increased gold per mission base, and of course, that will most likely bump up the gold per hour you earn. Up to you, really. If you want to go to the extra effort, you will seek the extra rewards. If you don't, that's still fine as well. Now, collecting around 80% of the voyage's loot, I yielded 66,000 gold after 15 minutes of work. Tallying that up, that turns it to 240,000 gold per hour. There is a bit of fluctuation. It could be higher if you do more of the voyage, and it could be lower if you do less of the voyage. On average though, you can really stack these up and over time you'll find a large return. Another positive of this method as opposed to the previous voyage, it is as not of an expensive buy-in as the previous one. As I mentioned before, you'll have to spend at least around 12,000 gold to seek a return. In this, you have to spend half that. Not even. Like, it is so cheap. There is almost no buy-in. Downside, it's a little bit longer. It's not quick, it's not effective, it's not done and finished, it does take time. But hey, that's why it sits in the middle. It's not the easiest and it's not the hardest. Moving on to the hardest method, but of course the best way to make gold through Voyages in Sea of Thieves without debate. And that involves our friends, the Gold Hoarders and the Devil's Roar. I know it's rare you'll sort of find use for the Devil's Roar, but I guarantee you'll need it for this method. So the best voyage for gold, full stop, is the Ashen Vault voyage, but there is definitely a method that is needed, and it involves just a little bit of luck to really maximize your profit. So there's a few reasons why this voyage is the best for gold. The first reason primarily is because you're selling Ashen loot and not normal loot. Ashen loot has a little bonus on top of it that you won't find with normal loot, and these vaults, believe it or not, are 95% Ashen loot. That includes finishing the vault and getting the gold along the way, and of course the items along the way to getting the vault key. This is definitely a slow burn method as well, so you can find a large amount of gold over a long period of time, but just doing one or two of these missions as well is the most effective way to make gold. There isn't really a downside to this voyage, although I will say you won't get grade 5 for one singular completion. Another positive is you don't need to 100% complete the voyage, you just need to finish it to seek a return. So you will find while you're following your compass around, you'll get an X on the map which showcases where the key to the vault is well before you actually finish it. If you do take the extra time to do the little voyages between that and follow the compass all the way around the map, of course you'll get more loot and you'll get more gold, but it's not essential. So of course what you'll do, you'll get the key, you'll go to the vault, then you'll completely 100% clear out the vault. This is more effective with more players, but you can do it solo. If you're with more players, have one person focus on dropping all of the loot inside the vault and collecting the gold, while the other person focuses on moving the loot out of the vault and unlocking the final chest that is done through the puzzle in the middle. Because this voyage is a lot of RNG, on average, and I say on average, not every time, this voyage will take 20 minutes to complete, earn you 150,000 gold, assuming you're Emissary 5, and give you a grand total of 500,000 gold per hour. As it is an average, you could find less or more gold doing this method, and 500,000 gold per hour is absolutely nothing to joke about. Doing this on a golden hour or a golden glory weekend will of course absolutely skyrocket your profit and give you a ton of gold, making it the best and possibly the hardest voyage you can do in Sea of Thieves if you want to make some quick gold. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. As I mentioned at the start of the video, I am giving away a plunder pass, so all you need to do is comment your favorite voyage below, attach your gamer tag, and let me know if you win on Discord or Twitch. So a bit of work went into this video, so I'd like to thank everyone that helped. You guys know who you are. With that being said, have a good day. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Leave a like on the video if it helped, or you'll get some bad luck, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye for now.